Playoff football has once again returned to our nation's capital as you get a look inside Northwest Stadium here in Landover. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Washington Commanders. The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Well, as I say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Throwing right away is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Packers' 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin.
And this is taken in at the 5.
And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 49 yards. And the Commanders will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Extra point by Gay is up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Here we go. Yellow, 42. Watch out now. 50. Red. Ball red. Ready?
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Let's go. 33. Yellow. 12. 10. Drill green. Rail. Yellow. White, 6, mega.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Quick throw there is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Ready, ready. Red, 38, set.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Set, ready. Drill, 60 red. 60 red.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
10 black. Blaster, 6. Green jack.
Now Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 26. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
Ready, ready. Shield, black. Here we go, set. Blue, 32, blue striker. Yellow. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. Completes it again to Dobbs. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Yellow. White, white. Black shot. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Red. 52 blue. Red, cycle. Drill green. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. Into the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
White. Opposite, green. Ready, ready.
Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guys scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. teams had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. A minute gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And he's going to have a Commanders first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Seven, our score after 1. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
And now they'll shift things around. To the air goes Daniels. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over, but he ended up finding another receiver.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Throwing. Love. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Steal, flat. 22 middle. Watch it, stick. Ready?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Red, cycle, smash, red, 10 cycle. Ready?
On 4th down, Love. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough one for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Cougar 19.
Throwing now is Daniels. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Ready? Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
Daniels going to throw for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Warriors 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Say, hey. Buffalo 18. Steady.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
33, yellow. Yellow. Blaster, 6.
Following the interception, Love. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Black Ultra. 6 Mega. Steel Black. Set hut.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Here we go. Set. Black. 95. Hey, green. Red. Cycle. Drill green. White. White. Slide blue. Hut.
Glove. Ball to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Let's go now.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Go. Ready.
Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
3rd and 4.
To throw is Daniels. Got his man, and that's the rookie 4th-round pick. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
On the set. Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Packers' 47-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Lightning 18. Bronco 80.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And some room to work. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 11. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that, that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. Eluding the pressure, gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
45, White. 10 cycles. Black shot. Right blue. White, White. Ready?
Love now. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here is 3rd and 5.
He's ready. Blue 32. Black ultra. Red, yellow. Grill green. Claws red. 6. Mega. Hut, hut.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, that is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Now Daniels. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know? The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true.
but really ain't tripping. We can get it right through the,
Let's go. 70.
A final shot before break. Daniels. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied, and this is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. And doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second down and 9.
Blaster, 6, you, yellow.
Now Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
On the double. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Completed out left to Dobbs. On the gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Slide through.
Working out of the gun. Love. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Red, yellow. Claws red. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
45, white. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, 27 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Commanders 7. Brandon McManus kicking off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Hey, check.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Panther 11. 7 Pirates.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this out to about the 40. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
60 Vikings.
To the air goes Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer.
Here's Daniels. And he is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 34-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 63 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Ready? Let's go now. 19 Tiger. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Hurts over the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. And now an audible here into something else.
At the 14-yard line.
19 Tiger. 19 Lion. Nineteen type.
Throwing now is Daniels. This to McLaurin out on the left side. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
One quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this 4th quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Go!
Daniels going to throw for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Washington 1st down.
Back to throw. Daniels. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Gay is on for the point after. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game at 14.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
That's tight. Check. Yellow. 45. White. Watch out now. 50 series.
To throw now. Here's Love. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Ready.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. Hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
Down. 43 red. 50 red. 50 red.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Red, cycle. Blue striker.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Second and 12.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Snap, red. Will green. Chop, 17. Ready?
Here's Love. And that's going to be incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Here we go. 52 blue. 6. Red.
The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Red, 38, cluster, 6. Red, yellow. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 44-yard line.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Claws red. Blue striker. Green jacket. Set.
Love. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Ready.
Love from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Got it.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Smash. Red. Set. Hut. 45. Yellow. Watch it. 6. Light blue. Set. Cut.
Throwing. Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that you're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Daniels. He's got him in. Complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Flushed out right.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Now they'll audible to something else.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Back
to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
18, Pioneer. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. The decision made for them. They got to go. It's 4th down.
Dragon 60.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no